So now we'll discuss about uniform circular motion. What is uniform circular motion? So point number 1, when a body moves in a circle, then it is called as a circular motion. When a body moves in a circle, then it is called as a circular motion. Okay, when the body moves in a circle, then it is called as a circular motion. Suppose if we take this as a circle, and if a body is tied from the center to this, and if a body moves in this like this, then it is moving in the form of a circle, and then it is called as a circular motion. Then it is called as a circular motion. Now, when a body moves along a circular path, then its direction keeps on changing continuously. See here, again direction changes, again changes, again changes, again changes, again changes, again changes. So when a body is moving in a circular path, its direction keeps on changing continuously. Okay. So point number 2, when a body moves in a circular path, its direction keeps on changing continuously. When a body moves in a circular path, its direction keeps on changing continuously. Okay. So, for example, if I take an example, you have seen many times the athletes और the runners जो धावक होते हैं वो दौड़ते हैं ओलंपिक्स वगैरह में सर्कुलर पाथ पे दौड़ते हैं, तो आपको क्या लगता है क्या कि उनका जो स्पीड है वो सेम रहता होगा? नहीं, उनका जो स्पीड है वो सेम नहीं रहता होगा, उनका जो मोशन है वो हमेशा सेम नहीं रहता है, क्योंकि वो हर एक पॉइंट पे जो है अपना डायरेक्शन चेंज करते हैं, और जब तक डायरेक्शन चेंज होता रहता है तब तक जो है वो वहां पे जो उसका मोशन है वो यूनिफॉर्म नहीं होता है. ठीक है. सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल, when an athlete runs on a circular track है. So when an athlete runs on a circular track with a say constant speed, with a constant speed, then the velocity of the athlete is not uniform or is not constant. Okay, then the velocity of the athlete will not be constant, is not constant or uniform, as the direction keeps on changing, so is the velocity which keeps on changing. So is the velocity which keeps on changing. Okay. So what happens when an athlete runs in a circular track like this? What happens at every point of time? Its direction is changing. What happens? Its direction is changing. Direction changes at every point of time, and hence the velocity cannot be the same, or constant. Okay, do you get it? So kindly you note it down. So now we have seen that even though an athlete runs in a circular track, even though he or she runs with a uniform speed, but its velocity keeps on changing. And since the velocity keeps on changing continuously, therefore the motion along a circular path is said to be an accelerated motion. And since the velocity keeps on changing in a circular path due to change in the direction, so the motion is said to be accelerated. So the motion is said to be accelerated since the velocity keeps on changing in a circular path due to the change in the direction. So the motion is said to be accelerated. So now we will define what is a uniform circular motion. A body is said to be in uniform circular motion. Okay, a body is said to be in uniform circular motion when the body moves in a circular path with uniform speed. When a body moves in a circular path with uniform speed, then the motion is said to be a uniform circular motion. A body is said to be in uniform circular motion when the body moves in a circular path with a uniform speed. है ना? You need to remember here, this is uniform speed. It is not talking about the velocity. Velocity cannot be uniform in a circular path. Please keep and pay special attention to this, that the velocity cannot be uniform in a circular path, because at every point of time there is a change in the direction, and as soon as the direction changes, the velocity also changes. Okay, it is possible for a body to move with uniform speed in a circle. It is possible for a body to move with uniform speed in a circle as long as it covers equal distances in equal interval of time. As long as it covers equal distance in equal interval of time, as long as it covers equal distances in equal interval of time. But point to be noted, but the velocity of a moving body in a circle cannot be uniform, but the velocity of a moving body in a circle cannot be uniform. It can never be uniform, because why? I have told you, as there is a change in the direction at every point of time. Okay, so this is about uniform circular motion. So the next point is circular motion is an accelerated motion. Circular motion is an accelerated motion. Circular motion is an accelerated motion, even though the speed of the body can remain constant. When does the speed of the body will remain constant? If it travels equal distances in equal interval of time. But the velocity can never remain constant, because there is a change in the direction every time. There is a change in the direction. If you are moving in a circular path, there is a change in the direction every time as it moves in a circular path. Okay, there is a change in the direction as it moves every time in a circular path. So now we will see some of the examples of uniform circular motion. So before that, I will tell you that the force which is needed to make an object travel in a circular path is called as a centripetal force. What is centripetal force? What is centripetal force? The force which is required to move a body in a circular path, to make a body move in a circular path is said to be called as centripetal force. There is two types of forces. One is centrifugal force, one is centripetal force. One acts inwards and one acts outwards. Okay, so now we'll see what are the examples of uniform circular motion. Okay, so now the examples of uniform circular motion is, it's not working now. The satellite moves in uniform motion around the sun, around the earth. The satellite moves in uniform motion around the earth. Moon moves in uniform circular motion. This is UCM, means uniform circular motion around the earth. Earth moves around the sun in uniform circular motion. The fourth one also you can write it as, there is one moth ka kua. You know that moth ka kua, that a motorcyclist will be cycling round and round inside. So there also he is moving in a uniform circular motion. Okay. So now we will see how to calculate the speed of a body in uniform circular motion. How to calculate the speed of a body in uniform circular motion. First thing we need to remember, speed is represented by V, distance by S, and time by T. We know that speed is nothing but distance divided by time. This implies that V is equal to S by T. So we need to find this in a uniform circular motion. So let's draw the figure. So we'll draw the figure. This is not perfectly round. It should be perfectly round. Okay. So now, if this is the radius, this hole is the diameter. You all know it. Okay. So now this is not required. The diameter is not required. So you just require this. Okay. This is the radius. What we have to find out, the speed. Speed is nothing but distance travelled by time taken. What is the distance? Suppose this is O and this is A. An object OA. OA is an, say, object. Okay, OA is an object. So it starts from A, moves on, again reaches A. So what is the A here covered? This is nothing but what is this? This is 2 pi r divided by, okay, the time t. So s is equal to nothing but the circumference of the circle, which is equal to 2 pi r divided by the time t. This is how we need to find out the speed, to calculate the speed of a body in a uniform circular motion. So now we will look one question on this, and then after this the whole chapter of motion is over. So I tell you, first of all, I have seen many students doing the same mistake. First, you kindly go through the NCERT. It's very much important to solve NCERT. NCERT is very much important to be solved, and then you go on to any other book which you feel that yes, I have gained confidence. अब मेरे पास इतना confidence आ गया है कि मैं अब दूसरी किताब को solve करता हूँ. मैं ऐसा देखने में मुझे आया है कि कई लोग मैथ्स में क्या कर रहे हैं, उनसे NCERT बन नहीं रहा है, RS अग्रवाल बन नहीं रहा है, और वो सीधा RD शर्मा पे जंप कर गए. इससे कुछ नहीं होगा, सिर्फ मेंटल प्रेशर बढ़ेगा और प्रेशर कुकर की तरह दिमाग फट जाएगा, है ना. तो ऐसा नहीं करना है. पहले आपको NCERT सॉल्व करना है. अगर आप NCERT में कहीं नहीं फंस रहे हैं तो फिर आप RS अग्रवाल में जा सकते हैं. अगर आप RS अग्रवाल में भी फिर कहीं नहीं फंस रहे हैं तो आप RD शर्मा बना सकते हैं. ऐसा नहीं कि दुनिया में देखा किसी लोग को RD शर्मा बना रहा है, RS शर्मा बना रहा है और शुरू कर दिया, और फिर बाद में हर दूसरे क्वेश्चन में मुझे डाउट आ रहा है. तो ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. ऐसा देखा गया है, कई सारे बच्चे कर रहे हैं ऐसा. तो मेरा तो यही आपको कहना है कि आपका रिजल्ट बिल्कुल ही अच्छा नहीं करेगा, अमूमन उल्टा आपका रिजल्ट ये खराब कर देगा. तो हम एक क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. The question is, a cyclist goes around a circular track. A cyclist goes around a circular track once every 5 minutes. A cyclist goes around a circular track once every 5 minutes. If the radius of the circular track is, if the radius of the circular track is, say, 100 meters, always noted by small, 100 meters, calculate the speed or find the speed. Okay, find the speed. I have told you, in a circular track what you need to do. What is S? Speed is equal to nothing but distance divided by time. S is what is distance? Circumference of the circle. This is 2 pi r. This is nothing but circumference of the circle. Circumference of the circle, which is 2 pi r divided by t. S is equal to 2 into pi. We know that is 22 by 7 into r. What is the radius? Is 100. Time t is how much? 5. So before solving this, you need to write all this here. Time is equal to 5 minutes. Okay, time is equal to 5 minutes. This is given in minutes, so you need to convert this into seconds. So 5 into 60 implies that 300 seconds. So this also becomes 5 into 60, 300 seconds. And what is given? Radius is given 100 meters. So this becomes S is equal to 2 into 22 into 100 divided by 7 into 5 into 60. Okay. So 5 if you cut it, 25 is 100. This cuts. 2 3 is 6. Okay. So this becomes 2 2s are 4. 2 2s are 4 by 7 3s are 21. 44 by 21. So if you divide, how much? It will become 2 point something. 2 is 42. So 2.0. So again we put here 0 0. So almost how much? Almost 9 times if you do it. Okay. So this becomes almost equal to 2.09. Okay, speed 2.09 meter per second. Always you need to write this. What is this? This is the SI unit. You always need to write this 44/21. Okay, so by this completes your whole chapter of motion. I would request you to solve first the NCERT. If you have any problem in NCERT, then you text it, and then if you want you can solve any other book, and then we will move on to the next chapter in the next class. Till then, take care. Still corona is not over, so take care of yourself and study well. Thank you.